Hi guys, it's still the same day. I decided to film my day. I come to the gym not because I'm a gym board. I should make myself a gym board, but I love walking on the treadmill on cold days. When it's not cold, I like walking in the park, but I maintain a low gym membership just so that when it turns cold, I can come here and use the treadmill and sometimes just do some leg exercises. They have very good equipment, but I do it mostly for the walking. So let's go. It's 5:40. I like to come here at 5, but because I delayed a bit, won't be filming in the gym, but because I like to take my steps with my phone. But yeah, I'm here. Hi guys, how are you? I'm so glad I've done that. I was there for an hour. It's 6:46 now. I like the fact that you will never work out and think, oh, that was so messed up. Me personally, I like the seasons. When God brings around the seasons where I can actually do this, yeah, because there are seasons that are so tough. But when you get used to it, when you build momentum, when you build strength, you are actually able to do it, yeah. And you will realize that even if you're severely attacked, yeah, sometimes you get under so much attack that this is the last thing you want to do, yeah. But let me tell you, do you know why it is harder for you? Because there are people, because they are chosen and severely attacked, they never build discipline, yeah. They spend a lot of time feeling sorry for themselves, yeah, and they never get into that beast mode. For some people it happens so naturally. For people especially who did it when they were young, instead of sitting pretty, they built that discipline, that muscle. They were able to defeat the devil. That is not to gaslight anybody who wasn't able, because it is so tough. You are attacked even when you're a kid, yeah. I've been in moments where I'm talking to my mom and she tells me how she would fall into a place where there's a snake, yeah. Like I think it used to be a python, yeah. Like the stories she tells are so unbelievable, you know, like it would be crazy. And unless you, like, I've had to go with her and she showed me the places where she would fall. Times she would be so sick at school, yeah, and somebody somebody would have to carry her up the hill, yeah. They lived in a hilly place, so I do know that that does happen. I hate that I didn't know enough to start early, but what would I have done, really, you know? I remember a cousin of mine used to pick us to just accompany her to the gym, and we would work out and think this is great, yeah, but it wasn't ingrained in us, you know. Some disciplines you have to start early, and that is why when you're aware, especially as a parent, when you come into parenthood, when you're aware, you do so much better. That is why you see even your parents do so much better with the grandkids, yeah, with your children, better than they did with you, because they were fighting some things, yeah. So when I tell you that these things have been in our families for long, for generations, it just gets a little better with each generation. You get some ease, yeah, but you do see the effects. Now, since this doesn't apply to everybody, there are people who are living their best lives now, yeah, because of the prices that were paid. And I keep repeating this so that you don't look at your neighbor and compare, so that you don't gaslight yourself into thinking, no, this is me, this is my problem. Even laziness, procrastination is a spirit. that has to be battled and overcome. Okay, so whenever you realize that something, you know, is affecting you, you go to God about it. Yeah, because these are not things you should harbor. These are not things that you should, you know, gaslight yourself into, you know, allowing and saying, oh, I'm so lazy. You do know that there are moments you're not. Yeah, so you know, look into that. So now I'm going home, and I'll do a bit of upper body, and especially to strengthen my arm, because this arm, if I'm not careful, if I don't strengthen it, the arthritis will get worse. It is not my arthritis, and arthritis can die. So I'll do that with you guys, and then I'll take a shower. Today I'm spending my morning with you, yeah? So if you're into this kind of thing, hang around. So after workout, I'll rest a bit, read scripture, and then or shower before, because I won't have exerted myself so much that I will need rest. It is just the upper body. I like to lift some weights just to strengthen this arm, and I do it in a very unusual, okay, it's not unusual, it's just not a very regular way. Okay, so I'm homebound right now, and then I'll shower, take breakfast, I'll shower, read scripture, and then take breakfast, and the guys can join me. Also, the thing I like about waking early is that, you know how we tell God to restore our days, especially when you realize that you've lost so many years, yeah? Whether it was your own doing or all these issues, God restores our days by also you doing your part. You have to extend your day, because when God restores you, when God restores you, you will not even want to sleep, yeah? But also, you will find that the only way to extend your day is waking up early. So you start early, you earn yourself like 3 hours before the regular time you're used to waking up. If say you wake up at 7 or even 8, I know we don't have that much luxury nowadays, but yeah, that is the way to extend your day. Sleep earlier, around 9, wake up at 4, 5, yeah? You'll find that you have a full day, and you won't be too tired that you want to sleep during the day. Alrighty, so home. So everybody, we gonna enter into worship. It's a few minutes to 7 right now. I want to show you something. Woo! Asubuhi na mapema. Woo, I love to see it. It's been so cold. So a little sunshine is just amazing. I call this the breakthrough room, but it's also where we break a sweat with this weight. This is the room I started preaching or teaching over there. I would come here every morning and just teach, and I didn't even know what I was teaching. But now I don't work out much, but I like to use this 20 kg weight just to strengthen my arm. Actually, I get down like this and just do that. It's heavier than I should be lifting, but it really helps. I just do like 5 on each side and rest for a minute. 20 kgs to me is just too much. I started with 5 and got over it. So the in between ideally should be 10, but I don't have 10. By the time I finish, I'm shaking. So after a different set, I'll go back and lift. So I like to do just minimal exercises that I can do by myself, and I stretch a lot. That helps me to just keep going. I also do a lot of squats. I love squats. And then now I'm done taking a shower. I just want to use my serum and my moisturizer, and then I'll just use a bit of powder because today I'm not leaving. I just want to get refreshed and start my day. It's time to do my laundry now, and this is like a Monday. It's Tuesday, but it's like a Monday because yesterday was a holiday and the cleaners had come yesterday. We like to pay the cleaners so that we don't make each other so miserable, because if one of us has to clean all the corners, it will be a problem, because a lot of us work sometimes from the house, and we have a lot of sitting hours, yeah? So it's very easy to think you're doing nothing. You're here, I can see you, so you need to get to work. So we have formulated a very good plan where everybody does their laundry, of course, and then whoever does our laundry, I do it or hubby does it, it doesn't matter. But today, since I'm up early, I'll do the laundry, and I'm just separating. I'll bleach the whites for some time, and then I'll start with my washing. And just this morning I was thinking, it's funny how there were years I used to think if I just had more, I would do more. This is stopping me, I don't have this, so I'm not able to do. I don't have, a car, so I'm not able to go to the gym. Trust me, everywhere I've been, there have been options, yeah? But today I'm just reminded to be thankful, yeah? My washing machine, my dryer are mismatched, but they are huge and they work efficiently. We've had these washers for about 4 years, yeah? And they've never given us a problem. So this will buy you a lot of time, and of course you already know. I'm not telling you anything you don't know, but I'm just grateful that while this is washing, I'll be doing something else upstairs, and so by 9 o'clock this morning I'll have finished all my chores and just focus on what I should. And that is something to be grateful for, because there's so much one can complain about, but just having ease of work helps. Now, I told you a while back that when I came to these countries, I used to think they have it all the way easy, but I realized we've had the same problem since World War II and even before, yeah? So some people have been so affected in their lives, and they're so broken in so many ways. What these governments do and what our government also is on the way to doing, if they were not so self-serving sometimes, is that they make things easier, right? This has been on for a lot of generations. So they make, I mean, if you have a lot of machines for cleaning, for cooking, it makes your work easier. You save a lot of time. Okay, so when that a lot of people now can afford these things where we've come from, but it wasn't always that way. We had to do hand washing and all, but now it's different. Yeah, so all these things are the things that make life easier, and that is why we think, oh, it's so much better elsewhere. No, it's better where you make the changes, and all these changes can only come because you have worked for them, or the country has changed, levels have changed. Yeah. So this is the way I drink my apple cider. I'm upstairs now. There's a little water in this, and I usually just take a little more than a bottle top, but I just measured a bottle top for your sake, and then I just take a swig of this pop, and that's it. Yeah, I don't like to drink a whole glass of apple cider. Nope. And then I have my water here, and then it's 7:39, so I'll go write my gratitude. Turns out there's a guy that needs to be dropped at work in maybe 10 minutes, so I'll just get started. I interrupt my work a lot when I have to drop them, but I don't mind. Whenever I think this is part of my day, I approach it with a different attitude, because I wouldn't send him to someone else, even though some guys are still around getting ready. So I want to just get started with my work. I will write my gratitude and then do scripture. I have like 4 hours of work to do today on my computer, and like I said, because I get uncomfortable at the desk, I usually use my laptop a lot, and I sometimes work from here and sometimes work from another seat. But this couch has been causing me a lot of pain, because I noticed I was doing a very wrong thing. Whenever I sit on the couch, this gray couch, I sit on my leg, like I fold my leg and then I sit there and hang the other leg. So it's been making my side ache a lot. Yeah, so that's a weird thing, but couch rotting doesn't suit people of my age, especially if you don't mind how you sit. If you can sit on a couch and put your feet up, that would be so helpful. But I know you guys already know. Me, sometimes when I'm couch rotting, I don't even think about all these things. Anyway, I'll be writing for some time, and then I'll go drop a guy as soon as he's ready, and then come back and perhaps start breakfast. If you have watched the other video I sent out this Tuesday, the 13th, I was just talking about change of seasons, and that is one of the things that I'm so grateful for. I've been waiting for my season to change, whereby I could hear God calling me again to himself. I know when you're doing it, like when you're waking up very early to pray, it gets very uncomfortable. Sometimes you're sleepy, you feel like you'll complain, yeah? But when you go long without it, you start wondering, where are you, God, yeah? And even though he may speak and guide you on other things, sometimes you want to have those moments where he's directing you on a thing, okay? And especially because of the battle that has been, it is good when you're in communion with God. Is it just me? Anyway, that's what I'm doing, and then I drop a guy. Waiting on a guy called Tamwa is never easy, but we do it regardless. I'm back now, and hubby is awake, so I want to make us eggs as he makes coffee. He makes the best coffee in the world. So that's what I want to do. I want to make him scrambled eggs, and I'll make myself some an onion omelette, because that's what we each want this morning. And then, yeah, we'll sit down to eat. I don't even think you need a method. It's just fried onions with and then the egg, but I'll show you anyway. That is how I like to scramble my eggs, under a minute, so that they're soft and nice and fluffy. There was too much oil, but not for someone who eats just fats, oils, protein and veggies for most of the time. I'm going to fry my onion now. I love red onions, browned nicely, and then I think some of you guys already know. Yeah, so that's the omelette I like since childhood. My mom used to make this, and then we would eat with mandazi from Burma. Huge mandazi, like the ears of an elephant. Yeah, so that's what I'm going with. And then we'll serve this with a slice of keto bread. See the sun streaming through. I love how there's so much what is this? It's showing like the egg is so hot. I have no words. I couldn't open my sauerkraut. I find that it's so much easier for me to eat vegetables, cold vegetables in the morning, like a salad. By the time it's evening and it's cold, I like to eat hot vegetables. And so I added some soy sauce into my I just dropped hubby at work, and I'm on my way to pick my son. In an area like this, people can be so polite and like let you pass, but there are other vehicles coming, so you can take the offer and put everyone else in danger. That is really not cool. But yeah, I've just done that, so I'm going to take my son, and then for the next 4 hours I'll be able to work, because today he doesn't have school early. Yeah, so I'll work on my online work, or rather on my homework, for the next 4 hours. And that is particularly why I usually need to treadmill and get at least 10,000 steps before I start my day, because of the much sitting I do. The sitting doesn't help with arthritic conditions, but I'm not claiming this. I've said it like twice today, yeah? But sitting, putting your hands just calm, not working with your hands, with your joints, will cause you to have severe arthritis. It's not a joke. So I'm driving in a very cute area. On the left of me is beautiful lakeside. You really can't see it. Actually, the blue that you see is the water. So it's really beautiful. So I'll see you shortly as I get to the area that I'm going to, because it's also very beautiful, especially now in the fall. But now it's a straight line there. I'm also right now on a bridge. I really love water bodies. You guys notice how it's fall season, but all the trees have shed. I was hoping to show you this route. It's usually so cute. The trees were so beautiful this year, but they've all shed now. All that because of the wind, yeah? So the wind and the chill is coming in now. This is usually so shaded. We never see these homes, the homes you see in there. We never see them in the 3 seasons until fall, until towards end of fall. And when winter is coming in, the wind is just so extreme. It blows all the leaves and the forest gets naked. We can see everything that's been hidden. Yeah, anyway, I really like this road when there's color, and we won't see color again until next year in spring, when it springs. Yeah, so the God of seasons is a faithful God. No season comes and passes without the thing that he intends for to happen actually taking place. Yeah, so when your season comes, nothing will stop it nothing will stop things from happening the way they should, you know. All right, I'll see you later. And now I can settle down and work. The dishes are going, the laundry is going on downstairs, and I'm all set until evening. And this is the flow of my work. I like when the days are flowing like this, but every day is quite different, and I'm just about to move from here. Even this is how I move when I get uncomfortable. I'll walk from different places until the time I need to stop, but this is it. Yeah, so see you on the other side where we get to talk about spiritual stuff.